fucking
That is a
face.
that is a fucking amazing frog. He is the coolest shit. Oh, it's face. You're right. Holy shit, that's a blast from the past.
Uh-huh.
And a fucking furry. A dang it, Ron Paul character.
Ron Paul.
I'm gonna call it that long after Ron Paul is dead. Is Ron Paul still alive? I think he is, right?
Should be.
I don't think he's dead.
He's dead
That's
inside.
alright.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, but that's
well, yeah.
different. Plenty of people are dead inside.
There's plenty of actors in Hollywood that are dead inside.
Wait, what?
Wow. Nice cock.
I'd call her the candy bitch, but there's only one character that can be called the candy bitch.
Somebody rolled. Cat, you rolled Dragonic Overlord from Card Fight Vanguard.
Hmm.
Hmm. That dude from Dr. Stone, it is.
Man, 12.1 really doesn't want to load maps.
It really said not for you.
Apparently.
Oh, am I gonna have to set all my fucking preferences up again? Nope, never
Shit.
mind. That's good. Hot damn. We updated, boys.
Hell yeah.
1.12.1. Oh, fuck.
Like how the thing that Morgan dropped for Finn, if it's shrink down, it looks like a koala. So
I
Finn,
hate that you said that.
it looks like a koala. It's adorable.
Yeah, I'd see it now.
It's adorable.
Oh, those are really cute. Somebody did some fan art for Power, but they stylized it like the girl from Philly Cooley, Haru from Philly Cooley. Bet she smell the same too. What the fuck? It's still not, bitch. Yeah, everything's right as far as I can see.
Completely uninstall.
Oh,
What crap tools are we on?
12.1. When you're on,
1.12?
yep. How's your ass?
Painful. Still feel like Letty.
You probably feel a little better than later today.
Letty is displeased. I must have missed it. What's wrong with your ass?
I had surgery last Tuesday, and they removed a chunk of my ass essentially.
What for?
I had random swelling that wouldn't go away, and it would just randomly pop up and then disappear for a few weeks. So I went to the doctor, and I had an ultrasound. Then they sent me to the surgeon. He's like, "Yeah, you got some weird like cyst problem issue. is the best way he could describe it. Where I had repeated swelling and then it would go away again. So
Just
they
some
cut
weird
out.
stuff in your ass.
More
Pretty
or
much.
less.
You went and got your anal glands expressed.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
I hate that.
See, what I hate is just the 3-inch deep fucking dollar-sized hole in my ass.
Jesus Christ.
he
Finger it.
means he means silver dollar, not the dollar.
That
Yeah.
doesn't. Well, it's only a marginal improvement.
Well, it's better than
It's a-
like.
it's
But
a-
also,
it's-
I already knew what he meant.
Someone took
Motherfucker.
a
Just think
melon baller and just scooped you.
Just think of it as
pretty
an extra
much.
entry point.
Well, see, the way I described it was, it's like, you know those wine corks? It's like they took one of those out of me. Like, not as
Huh.
deep.
Oh, I bet it made a fucking noise whenever it came out too, didn't it?
Jesus.
Can we age you by dating, like counting all the rings in it?
Wouldn't that be funny?
Holy shit.
Y'all wild and
Be
Yeah.
on par, that's for sure.
But yeah, no,
That's
as I like to say, the
definitely-
doc gave me a second asshole, so.
Cat, do you want to export the map and send it to me?
oh, is it still not loading for you?
Yeah, it's apparently
I,
stuck on the last one.
I had this
Yeah.
happen with my last game, where I just have to keep closing and then reopening because it won't
Well,
fully load.
Yeah, well,
Because
okay.
Craft Tools is being shit.
Yeah, export the two maps, send them out, and then have them load them on their own thing, and it adds it.
Yeah, hold on, I got you.
That's how we solved every single time this happened.
It's only happening with this fucking version though. Like every
I
other
don't-
download's fine.
I don't know why. We had to do this for Verum too.
Wow, my American Express account has been temporarily frozen. I don't have an American Express card.
God, I
Nice
can't
try.
believe they froze your card like that. I'm
I know, right?
professional.
Trustworthy email from thorntrump at movietvshows.com.
I love the I would check my email and I would get your
There you go.
your PayPal account has been compromised. Maybe and it's like
Oh, I get those constantly.
right.
I'm just sitting here like, well, let it be compromised. I don't leave any fucking money on that.
I don't even have access to it. Cat only is the only one that knows fucking
Yeah.
information for that thing.
Yeah.
You don't even want it.
And it's
I mean, it's nice to
Information.
have. Yeah, that's fine.
and
I'm not. That's not an indictment or anything. I'm just saying I don't know how to get into it if I wanted to.
and they'll like spell like PayPal or something wrong, and it's like, dude, come on.
It's like the Nigerian prince scams.
Yeah.
Is there an issue with fucking Java? What? It's still like, I don't want to
Is that-
work.
Somebody post a video of the Ghost Stories dub.
No, it's not. It's not the ghost story stuff.
'Cause that's instantly what I was reminded of for a second there. Like,
Yeah.
I do
yeah,
have
but-
some stuff from the Ghost Stories dub though.
The lovely voice of Hilary Hagg.
Cool.
so what dub is that from?
What's that?
There we go.
Fucking video Deppy posted.
This video is from Boku no Pico de Gallo, my
Oh
guy.
God, how dare you! I hadn't looked yet.
Oh, just
How
soak
dare you
it in.
remind me
Hey.
of that?
Hey,
Soak it in.
you know what's getting a remake?
What?
Boku no Pico.
Is it really?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell
Please tell me
dude.
you're lying.
Can we work buddies
Not.
it?
So
Oh hell yeah!
so
Hell
so
yeah.
I learned today that they're remaking Frasier.
But why?
I don't know. And I'm like, one of the main people isn't in it because I think they're either dead or too old. And I'm like, Frasier only works because of those people, right? Like, it's a very, like, actor-dependent show.
Oh,
I mean, most sitcoms are.
Yeah. And I'm
I'm
just like,
just,
okay.
King Crimsoned.
I'm just hoping they don't decide to remake Ursui, whatever, however you pronounce that fucking anime with Lemon Adarashi. Like, I hope they do like a proper just a remake where they follow the actual plot and don't fuck it up like some of the other things like
Wait, what are you
Final
talking
Fantasy
about?
17.
Oh, the Rumiko Takahashi one.
Yeah, I can't
what?
pronounce it.
Urusai something or other. I can't
Yeah,
remember
it's
the
like
name. But yeah.
Yatsura or
Ursui Yatsura. Like, I'm hoping
That's the
like,
closest anyone's come to saying it. Yeah.
yeah, but I hope that they actually like follow the manga
You're gonna
series.
say Yatsura, yeah.
Because I really liked the first episode there that they did.
I
That's
haven't
an
watched
old
it
one.
yet, but realizing that it had finally come out made me go start rereading Ranma again.
Mm.
And now I really want them to like make a new Ranma anime that actually, follows the manga like fully and finishes.
I'm just saying I would smash the shit out of Girl Ranma. I'm just putting that out there.
Dude,
I mean, you're
But-
not
Reasonable.
wrong. You are not wrong for saying that. You're valid.
Watched
Like-
Alcoholic and it made me want to watch
dude,
Tsubasa.
oh, 100%. If you told someone that they just had to jump into this little like 4-foot pool of water to achieve their dream, you would have a line.
Like,
Hey.
I know, right? I'm over here like, damn, Rama, you're living the fucking dream. You can
Like-
girl mode or boy mode.
Like, this is every trans person's dream. All they have to do is fucking jump into a goddamn pool. It takes 5 fucking minutes.
Yep.
Oh no, this is me trying to connect to the server.
You put in all the correct stuff.
Yes.
What happens if you try to connect and then just hit OK? Does it not connect you?
So if I go in and I'm trying to do the direct connect, right?
Mm-hmm.
It'll do connecting, and then after about 10-15 seconds it times out. It's a timeout to connection to the server itself for whatever reason.
Hmm.
Can restart it.
Now, didn't Morgan have something like this happen to her where we couldn't get it logged in under a certain?
Oh
Or-
god, yeah, we had to have a certain number at the beginning of the IP address or whatever.
It's like
Never
0
had
or
an issue
something.
with them
I've only-
before.
I've only ever had issues
Yeah,
with that with,
Morgan's
like,
came out of nowhere
Foundry.
too, though.
Here, hold on. I'll just restart it.
Okay.
I've been booted.
Oh no.
I can't believe you've done this.
This is her getting baggage for killing her in SCP.
Man, watching this Fate scene was really awkward in the fucking theater.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Laws.
Excuse me, that was unbecoming.
I don't know. I came pretty hard.
Wow. All right. Hello.
Huh?
Damn.
I have
Damn.
to say something out of pocket every once in a while.
That was
Sir?
definitely done.
Just to keep the mystery, huh?
That's right.
Oh,
You
dude.
gotta keep us guessing.
Dude,
I got right
Letty
in
was
that time.
popping off today.
Was he?
Yeah.
It sucks that I can't join, like, because of work meetings just being like crazy during the week. I can't really join work buddies unless it's the weekend. Sad. Oh hey. Hey.
I mean, we just watch like American Horror Story, Hell of a Boss, and then Toonami most of the day.
Which American Horror Story were you watching? Or were you just
Uh,
starting
we
at
were
Murder House?
yeah, we just started Murder House because we were waiting on Kate because we were showing her his style.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, I'll be back in 5 years when I finish loading the last 5 things from the Dreaming Homeland. Fucking
Got it.
ridiculous.
You know what's funny is there's not that much shit on there either.
Damn, you can make these fucking maps big.
Yeah.
I was just scrolling out to see how far out I could go. It's fucking far.
Oh, Dreaming Homeland is actually rather small. It's just you get. Like, I think I had it set to like 25
Hmm.
when it
Okay.
when it was originally made. This is
Oh, for Tuesday.
this was their ship for two? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I forgot.
Split
True.
the party, split the party, split the party, split the party.
Oh, I'll split the party, all right.
Monka, sir.
I mean, we
Right,
kind of
yeah,
already did that. Some of us are on the island and the rest are on the shore.
Some of us can't swim very well.
But yeah, last time you guys were looking for the missing princess. Or any sort of like clues or whatnot. And you guys decided to split up. So Deppy and Catherine, what were you guys doing exactly? Because I know they were looking over at the island.
We were gonna check out the observant.
I
Okay.
have written in my notes, went with puppy dad. I don't know where that came from.
Good.
All right.
I don't feel safe with Deppy anymore.
Oh no.
Does Deppy see Vice as a dad figure or a daddy figure?
I don't think so. I think that was me memeing on myself for future self. But it's been an amount of time that I do not remember why I was memeing on myself.
Weiss is
Um
not your alcoholic father. You need to calm down.
Also, I'm sorry, what is the are we already on the map?
Yeah,
Am
I was about to say he is not a good father figure.
There we are. There we are. Got it. Perfect.
What about a sugar father figure?
Sugar father figure.
Oh boy.
Just hold
I
the
forgot
buddy.
that I forgot that we were doing we were I think Kat was giving the description and Chris just started shrinking his character and put him over on the island in the middle of our
Yeah, do be that
Yeah,
way.
good.
Perspective.
So we all just followed him.
Yeah, because I wanted to check out the island and this little like fucking thing over here.
I remember I can't remember if I jumped in the water or not. Like, did the water hop thing or not?
You know, I skipped
I
a
think
rock.
you said you did.
I believe so.
I can always pull the video.
Oh, that's right. Kate has video evidence.
Of what now?
Video.
Every session we do for this, outside of I think one.
Oh. Oh, we'll do the observatory first.
Well, I was gonna wait just to give time,
Okay.
at least since he'd be stuck with us. But either or works.
All right.
Where's that?
Probably still up there.
All right. Then we'll go over to Island Boys. You guys go onto this little island, and all that really is on the island is just a small, tall, barren tree. Ignore the picture; it has leaves. I know.
So is this little island here still?
That's just kind of like a piece of rock kind of sticking out. What you guys are sitting on is where like the little island is, basically.
All this water wasted on the fish people.
Don't they need
But,
water?
I mean, don't fish need water?
Irrelevant
Is it though? Is it really?
for me. That's what's important.
Well, I suppose you would need water since you are vulnerable to fire.
If you guys want to give me a perception check, you can.
Finest
I will
Gerudo
gladly
silk. It's
proceed.
highly flammable.
So I will
Oh,
look
that's
with my
neat.
eyeballs while I angrily shake my fist at the sun.
Nice.
This game.
Well, I mean, the Twilight are just neats from Zelda lore because they don't go in the sun. But
Chris, are you going to roll?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Let's see. And it's a what perception check?
Yes.
I shall perceive poorly.
Ooh.
you're too busy yelling at Thesaurus.
Do I only
True.
have a +2 to perception? No, that doesn't seem right.
Double check it.
It is it's wisdom, isn't it? Perception, I believe.
You don't have a 14. Unless you have
I
a.
guess that checks out. I
Yeah.
guess I don't have that particular skill. Look at that.
I mean, I have a 4 and I still rolled a fucking 8. Oh my, we both rolled 4s.
So we're still like level 1 or
Curse.
2, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
two.
only have
Maybe it's 2.
the +2 base. Yeah.
I guess Tazo's just too distracted by the sheer volume of water that's around here.
You're amazed. You're no longer in a desert.
You're like,
I mean,
oh
I haven't
my
been in the
god,
desert for a
water.
while, but yeah.
Weiss, however, as you are looking around, across the way, your eyes sort of like fall on this like collection of like pillars that sort of stick out of the water. And if you squint, you kind of see an entrance of some kind underneath.
How far away does it look?
From where you are, it's like maybe 60 feet away.
I'll point it out. Hey, look, underwater cave. Can anyone hold their breath?
No.
I mean, I can. I don't know how long I can hold it underwater.
We'll test
Yeah,
it out. Let's see.
I've never really tried either, so.
It'll be an experiment for science.
I don't particularly care about science. That seems like a you thing.
Mm.
Science isn't real.
No, I
I
don't
would
have
like to
anything to
check out that
investigate it with.
laboratory.
I suppose we can always come back for this after if there's nothing in that.
Like, how far underwater is the cave thing?
Does it look like fully submerged or?
It is fully submerged. It's like towards the bottom, and it kind of looks like a sort of stone-covered doorway. In a way. So it's pretty far down there, like 100 to 100 feet, 50 feet below.
Duplicitous
Dang.
fish people. This is where they're hoarding all their water.
Well, that or they're keeping something valuable behind the water.
What's more valuable than water?
Money,
Bananas.
artifacts, magical treasure. I quite honestly don't know what they might hide behind water.
You have a point. And there could be bananas.
There could be, yes.
Okay. Where would you guys like to do, or what do you guys want to do now?
I mean, is there anything else that we could have seen from here besides the hidden entrance or whatever?
So there's just a dead tree on this island, and then I see a cave in the water.
Yep. So far.
Alright.
Was the
Hey,
tree
yeah,
dead?
hold on. What? This whole place is very verdant and full of life. Why is this tree dead?
Can I make a check on why the tree's dead?
You may.
Right.
Blame the sun.
What should I roll for that? Just
Give
investigation?
me either investigation or nature check.
Let's go.
Damn.
Piece of shit, son. What are you doing to this tree?
Well-
Also, I think Yuba's investigation wins anyway.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure both of you can see whatever the cause is.
Yes, but he sees better than me.
I see all with my eye of truth.
As you sort of inspect the tree and try to figure out the cause of what makes it so like dead, you've in particular, for some reason, you're pretty smart at science stuff, and it sort of looks like this tree's like life force was kind of sucked out of it.
That is a trick I must learn.
Oh, you want to learn how to do the big suck?
Yes, of course.
However, in your searching, you see something sort of like sparkle deep in the tree, like in a hole.
Is it up the tree or?
It's kind of in the middle and kind of like a knotted hole, sort
Do
of.
I need to
Those are like a hollow.
climb it, or can I
Yeah.
just get it?
Can I use my
You can get
mage
it.
hand?
Yeah, you can grab it.
All right, well, pick it up then.
I pick it up with my mage hands.
The hell is it?
In your mage hand is a flower with a small sword trinket attached to it.
Well, that seems oddly specific. I'm sure that will be coming in handy eventually.
What kind of trinket is it?
It is a hairpin.
Is it
But Zora
recognizable?
don't have hair.
It's like those ones that kind of like stab into something,
Oh, you mean
but
for
with
like
not on hair.
for like a bun? Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, okay. So like Does it look like it's made of? Does it look fancy enough to be royalty? Because I
It
might know
is
that.
made out of
'Cause
like silver. There's little bits of like sapphires in it. It definitely looks very well made and high class.
Silver with sapphires. That's a very Zora aesthetic.
that might belong to the princess then. I don't know why she would have that, but it might belong to her. It's very expensive looking.
What kind of flower is it?
It is a blue and white flower. Find a picture for you.
Is it
What would
ornamental?
I need to roll to know if that kind of flower has any kind of significance with Zora?
History, I guess.
All right, let's
That's
go.
right.
So it's
Ooh, I didn't do terribly this time.
it's a hair stick with a flower ornament.
It's just attached to a flower.
Oh, okay.
Why would you know? You're not even from this plane.
That's why I was making a check, because I was curious to see what he knew. Not very much.
Not this time, Invader.
What? It sort of looks. There it is. So the pin sort of looks like this, and the flower it's attached to is this.
Some kind of lily.
Seems that
Yes.
way.
Regardless, it is very pretty. Let's try not to damage it.
Tazo and Yuba, between the both of you, you guys sort of think over if maybe there's some sort of like meaning behind the type of flower that this is, relating over to the Zora. And as you sort of think it over, you kind of remember that at one point you might have seen it mean sort of remembrance of someone who passed. but
Me-
more in like leaving it with something, kind of like an offer.
Ah, so this island's a gravesite. Or sub-equivalent type of memorial. Hey, who here is good at Arcana checks? We should make sure that there's nothing magical on this pin before we try and like take it with us.
Yeah, can I check and see if it's cursed him?
Yeah. um, between the two of you, you only really get like the faintest hints of magic off it, but it's more residual rather than it being attached to the hairpin.
Honestly, can't really tell. Maybe we should take it back to the others. I know Catherine's better at this magical shit than I am.
Yes, I will hold on to it.
Yes, just like you're holding on to other things, I'm sure.
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
He just ignores that and starts heading
Yeah,
back.
let's just go back to the.
Well, this peace and tranquility is giving me a frightful headache.
Hey, it'll look pretty in your shawl.
Just gonna ignore the blatant kleptomania that's being displayed. It's fine until we need things.
Okay.
So we found an underwater cave and some weird ornaments attached to a flower.
This is probably a bad time to bring this up, but I don't know how to swim.
That just makes things even better.
Honestly,
just
I'm
float?
not surprised. Do you even have limbs?
He's gonna like look like he's gonna lift up his tunic and it's just gonna be a little Deku body. Like, I don't know what you mean.
I see.
Wouldn't you just absorb water and sink?
Not really.
mean,
It's
he's
actually
made of
kind of
wood.
interesting. I like repel water. It's kind of weird.
Well, there was an attempt.
There was an attempt.
Does Deppy even need to breathe?
Who knows?
Not really. No.
I feel like Deku breathe in some way.
Did they just
Wouldn't-
photosynthesize light?
Yeah.
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. He lays on his
Honestly
back and starts
curious.
throwing his arms open.
I'm
Doesn't have-
pretty
does it have arms?
sure plants have some sort of respiration going on.
Oh yeah, they turn carbon dioxide into oxygen.
I mean, they are around a lot of dirty stuff.
We can always seal you in a chamber and fill it with smoke and see what happens.
I could clean it if you need me to. It might take me a little bit of time, but I could clean an area pretty well.
Yes.
Well, we might
Time
need
would
to come back
be
here.
unfortunately short for you, though.
Yeah. I mean, it would only take me like 10 minutes. I think that's what I was reading anyway.
Out of
Mel-
character, could you like get like 5 or 10 Deku scrubs together and like make your own rebreather because they just turn carbon dioxide into oxygen?
That would be a DM question. I don't know how that would work.
I mean, that seems morally incorrect, but sure.
Well, no
Yeah,
one
but-
says they have to be forced to. They could like be volunteers or something.
Slave tribe the
we could just get a couple more Dekus like Deppy and convince them that it's what they want to do.
Oh
And
my
you've got
god.
like the perfect either deep sea exploration team or space exploration team of just Deku and non-Deku because
Yeah, I'm just gonna
humans
use
make the carbon dioxide and the
I'm just gonna use
Oh
Deku
my
as my
God.
I'm
oxygen.
just gonna use Deppy as my rebreather while I go check out that cave real quick, guys.
Does
I mean, if you
Zelda
really
have
want
the
to, you
genetic
have to
code?
you have to stick my snoot down your mouth, down your throat. But I could do it.
It's a bit too intimate.
No, I'm sorry. We don't we don't really have personal space issues in where I'm from, so.
I'm gonna be real. I think this breaks the Geneva Code of Zelda.
Oh please, there's no Geneva Convention in Zelda. We know this.
Yeah, they're committing war crimes all the time. It's fine.
Of course, of course.
Like, you know, the Hylians at some point in history committed some serious war crimes. Let's be honest.
Surely
Probably.
not. Where are you going, mister?
I'm sitting over here.
Did y'all happen to find anything interesting other than the cave, or was that it?
That
I
was
didn't-
all. Nothing else.
And you said
No,
the
we found a
Well-
hairpin in that tree.
Well, I did state that we found the hairpin. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You said the tree was dead?
Yeah.
I mean, looks
Look at
over
it.
at tree, you can see that it's dead.
Looks
Wait,
It's
Here,
very
no.
obviously dead.
Or
Um,
look at yourself.
Birdman.jpg.
I'm
You
gonna.
look at yourself, and then you look at the tree. I'm sure you'll see a noticeable difference.
Wait,
There
wait,
is
wait,
a
wait.
noticeable difference. I am going to try something.
I could remove that difference if you wished.
Well, no. Hear me out. I was doing some studying, and I might be able to help the tree. The deputy's
Oh,
going
yes.
to.
For some reason, I forgot that you were a fellow academic.
For some reason,
I wonder
Deputy's-
what could have
Shade.
caused that to slip your mind.
I don't know how to shrink my character. Deputy's going to walk over to the tree and proceed to like do the Anya dance, whatever she's trying to get this one. Around the tree, he's gonna ritual cast Nurture. Which I can infuse a beast or plant with vitality. Whenever I cast it, I can choose one of the following effects. I can target plant or beast creature. I can make one target plant or beast creature be cured from poisoned condition or and has advantage on saving throws against being poisoned for the duration of the spell. So I'm gonna do that one.
Okay. As you do that, the entire tree doesn't come to life, but you do see a couple of sprouts sort of like form on it.
He's
What's he
gonna
doing?
like yell out super. I did it! I did the thing. Do you want to? You know what? Damn it. He's gonna like start doing it again, but he's gonna be messing up and tripping this time.
Do we need someone to retrieve him?
I'm not sure, but are we sure he's sane?
He's a talking shrub. I don't think there's anything sane about that.
At the end of this ritual cast, Cat, I would like to select the target non-creature plant regains all of its hit points option from Nurture.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Same thing sort of happens. It doesn't go all the way to life, but you do see a lot more sprout sort of form at the base.
He's going to happily just kind of like lean against the tree. See, I knew I could do it. I've learned a few things. And he's gonna like pat the tree, and then walk back to the group. So I don't really know what's wrong with the tree. It doesn't seem like it'll be perfect, but I at least I think I helped it in some way.
Why did I know you were gonna do something like that?
It is a tree. It cannot make con saves. It automatically fails. The tree is now icy.
Oh, were
Oh,
you
look.
trying to help too?
That's right. Nothing better than a good cold snap to stimulate growth.
Is that right? Did you learn that on your travels?
Correct. There are many trees where I come from in the desert.
Interesting. You have
Yes,
to
I
show
can
me those desert
only
trees
imagine.
sometimes.
God, I
Yes.
feel like we'd take Deppy to a desert and he'd be immediately like, okay, when do we get to the desert? We're here. I
Where
hate
are the
it.
trees?
Exactly.
Where's the
Hmm.
grass?
Like, I feel like Deppy just doesn't understand what a desert is.
Absolutely
So,
not.
if you found the tree dead, or it's cold now, would you not be scared to touch what you retrieved?
Not at all. It came from a tree. It has to be peaceful, right?
We checked it, sort of. It seemed fine-ish.
Seems like the island's some kind of
Oh
memorial
yes,
or grave
It's-
site.
Do you mind giving that a look again? I'm not sure if he's been cursed or not.
The instant Deppy said it came from a tree, I look back, I look at Gurgi, and I go, huh. Okay.
You think that it might be cursed? I may have a little bit of dabblings in cursed objects if I could take a look at it.
I'm just
Yuba
thinking
will
about the way
pat
it is.
himself vigorously in like an exaggerated manner. Oh, I seem to have misplaced it, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's a real shame. That would have been really cool if it had some sort of magical property to it. You could have
Yeah.
studied it.
Yes, that was a real shame that.
That's okay, buddy. We'll find it.
Oh my god. He's he's like the main character from every JRPG you want to punch in the face.
I start walking towards the observatory because I won't be able to stop myself if this continues.
Yes, I've been
Stop
meaning to
yourself
check
from
out
what?
this observatory as well.
Yeah, we were waiting on you guys to get back before we checked it out, just in case we were met with any kind of.
He's got like
weirdness.
a vein about to burst on his forehead as he's ignoring everyone.
I just grab Gurgi by
It's
the
like,
roots.
ugh.
You walk into this observatory, and inside there is a sort of older man who is kind of checking over different vials of like various water sources. There's also a large tank in the back that seems to be pretty deep, that goes even underneath the floor. As you sort of walk in, he turns to address you guys.
Question:
Yes.
Where's the potion shop theme?
Do you want the potions drop thing?
Yes.
Okay, hold up.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm stuck with Beetle whenever you buy something from Beetle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And is the guy a Zora or a Hylian or?
It is a Hylian.
That shriveled old man, yeah. I guess he passes for a Hylian.
Son of a bitch. Please.
It is kill.
Oh my god, I can't believe you killed the great Deku tree.
Mhm.
No!
Someone had
Fuck
to do
that
it.
tree. Tree was an
There you go, Chris.
asshole.
Thank you.
But yes, he turns to face you guys. Do any of you step up?
Was no one going to take the lead on this one?
I thought
Don't
this
worry,
was
I
your thing
got
that
it.
you wanted to do.
Deputy's going to like pop his hands on the top of the counter. Hello, friend. How are you today?
He sort of holds out a old wrinkly hand and nods. Well, how are you there, Sonny?
Hello. We are. What is this place?
Oh,
It is the laboratory. We
What?
make sure the water is good.
as
Laboratory.
Deppy walks up, I nudge Weiss inside and go, "Please pick him up so he can make face-to-face contact."
He just heavily sighs, and then he just walks up and grabs Debbie by his hat and lifts him up to face height.
The hat like is suction cupped to Deppy's head somehow. Oh, thank you. That's much better. So you said laboratory. You're testing the water?
He will not.
What are you testing the water for exactly? What's its purpose?
Mostly to make sure that it's being filtered right and it's safe for people to drink once it travels further down.
I
Wait.
have a question.
Lights, can you turn me around real quick? Why?
He will look over at you.
Hypothetically, how much poison would you need to dump into the water to kill all of Zora's domain?
Why
I
do
don't
you
think that's
like
the
this?
question. I don't think that's the question that he meant to ask. Weiss, turn me back around.
Even though he probably shouldn't answer this, the scientist seems to think this over a little bit.
I turn you.
An inquisitive mind can never turn it down.
He's
But,
wanting to make sure that he knows the amount of the poison that's in the water currently. Wait, that's
No.
not what I wanted to say.
Of course, my purpose is to, of course, keep that amount of poison away from the lake at all cost.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you gotta know what not to do.
That's right.
he will say that it would be several gallons of it. Way more than someone could probably get a hold of.
I mean, I imagine it would depend on the type of poison,
Not
too.
with that kind of attitude.
It would also depend on the water filtration system. See, it seems that they use this water for drinking as well. So if the poison was in the water, it would have to go through the filtration system, which would probably take some of the poison out. Is that right, Mister?
Yuba will mage hand Deppy to the floor.
Like face down.
Anyway.
He will also mention that he keeps an eye on the sort of, I don't know what you would call it. It's not really their deity, but like a guardian, I guess, for the Zora.
Are you talking about Jabu Jabu?
Yeah.
It's a deity. They've explicitly used that word before.
I couldn't remember if they did or not. But
Okay.
yeah.
Kind of a lame god, frankly.
I'll
A little bit.
look at the old man and ask him, you watch the lake all the time, yes? All the time?
He will nod.
Well, sometimes he has to sleep, of course. Presumably.
Do you get visitors frequently, like people coming across the lake and whatnot?
Not too often, but often enough if people come and visit or do little travels or whatnot.
Yuba will dismiss the mage hand.
Did you happen to catch any Zoros walking by of any kind?
Or kidnapped, perhaps, or being drug along by moblins or something of that nature.
What they're saying is
he
we're
has
looking for the
not-
princess.
He will explain that he has not left the lavatory in a couple of days, so he has not seen anyone anywhere.
You
Is
should
there
really get
anyone
out for it.
else here, or is it just you?
He will point sort of like a couple of yards away. There is another smaller building, and there is a fisherman who lives there.
I guess I'll go ask him then.
Hold on, I
Epi
have
is
to
going to uncomfortably observe the old man do his work.
I'm gonna just drop you on the table.
Thank you. Why?
So how far away is this fisherman?
Miles and miles across the ocean.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not walking that far.
Yes.
Take a good minute probably.
So how
By
big is
walk?
this laboratory anyway?
Not very big. Maybe like the size of a room, maybe. Not like
He's
a
gonna
big
ask
room.
Hey, old man, if I wanted to breathe underwater, how could I do that?
He will sort of think it over a second. The Zora have something that non-Zora can wear to get further down into the water. Sort of helps them hold their breath a little bit better, I think.
Are those expensive?
Let's see how much they- Yeah, they're pretty expensive.
Yeah. 'Cause-
But he will mention that he heard rumors that one could be won as a prize in the Zora domain.
I see.
they
That doesn't help too much.
Unfortunately, we're not allowed into the Zora's domain until we come back with the princess.
I mean, you could try talking your way in.
We already tried that, and we know how that went.
technically we
Yuba.
didn't talk. We
That's weird.
passively aggressive.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I was pretty passive aggressive there, I guess.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. I was a delight.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of all those stolen items jiggling.
They were found. It's finders keepers. Losers weepers.
It's
Okay.
fine, I can just knock you out and steal shit. You have an AC of 12, I'm not worried.
I have bets on Yuba winning that one.
I don't know, man. I could turn into a dog and I have a full extra health bar.
Yeah, are we gonna address that? You could just turn into a fucking dog. That's a little weird.
Are we gonna address the fact that you're a talking seed? What
I'm
are
a
you, from a
seed?
chestnut?
Oh,
Are you a walnut?
That's a good
Are
question.
you a peanut? What are you exactly?
Deppy
What
spirals
kind of tree
into a
or
panic.
shrub are you?
Spirals into a panic attack.
No. The chestnuts are that other game.
Are
Oh, I see. Understood.
you made of mahogany or something?
I don't know. Is mahogany made of me, or am I made of mahogany? Ah!
I get why the alien invaders are not familiar with you, but the rest of y'all should really know this.
Says the man who's just a pile of ruins.
I am going to let that one go.
Oh god, there's there's probably like a black market trade for fucking Deku wood.
Oh, there's gotta be.
There's a
Probably.
what?
So anyway,
So how old does this guy look?
I would say like 70s.
So he definitely could not have kidnapped anyone because he's just
Yeah,
an old
no,
bag of
he
bones.
definitely did not kidnap anyone.
He's
Okay.
He might lure somebody like Deppy into the back with candy, though.
Well, we haven't decided yet if he's the old man from Family Guy.
so what kind of contest is it exactly? Probably one that doesn't involve swimming.
It's basically jumping from a waterfall and then collecting rings underwater. You have to collect more than the Zora.
So we have to
Y'all all look very athletic. I will leave this one to you.
So we
I
have
don't
to
know. Kazu's
outfish
pretty strong.
fish.
Look, I can swim well, but how the fuck?
Doggy paddle, of course.
I will bite you.
As a character, it's some athletic checks.
Yeah.
No, I understand that. I'm good at those.
Yeah.
I'm not better than a fish at.
she'll look at these two and go, this might be your department.
Yes, out of all of us, the only other person I could see being somewhat useful is the archer.
Let's agree. I think Tazo's pretty strong. I mean,
There,
You
There
hear
are
that,
two-
Tazo? They haven't even learned your name yet.
there are two pieces of walking wood, a pair of robes pretending to be Casper, and then some weirdo.
Yes. What the fuck?
I sure hope you're not saying I'm the weirdo.
I was talking about Freyr because I don't know who that is. He's a piece of wood.
Okay. You know what? We're just gonna put them like over here
He is so
Wood,
for the time being.
wood.
he is so
Well,
convinced
isn't
that Yuba
Ruby
is a
also wood?
ghost
Well, why can't he think that?
because I'm just like a guy in a
I
robe.
know. Yeah, I know.
I mean, we don't know that there's anything under the robe. It's Schrodinger's entity.
For all I know, though, you could be a Poe.
God, I wish.
I mean,
we
you,
could
you might have a body under there. You might not. We sure don't know.
we could just lift up his robe and see.
Yeah, but that ruins the whole
That sounds
shtick.
like sexual assault.
Let's not.
What?
Let's not accost Juba. He is a valued member of the team.
Yeah, so, rule number 1, Deppy: you do not remove people's clothing from them.
Or
Oh,
take
Without
their
their consent.
or
And
take
yeah.
their
rule-
leg when they're asleep.
Yuba lifts his robe up. He's just got a body glove on underneath.
I love it.
How do we know
Well-
there's anything in the body glove?
This is getting ridiculous.
Hmm.
Let's
They're
think
laughing in
Yuba's-
character.
I think Yuba's really, really smart, but I don't think he could pick up rings faster than Zoran could. But I think that I don't know. I think Tazo could probably do it.
Also, I tap you on the shoulder and then ask, "What was this about stealing your foot?"
I lean over. Pretty sure he might steal my leg in my sleep to study it.
Well, if he does, I will kick him as far as I can.
I'm sorry. What are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
He just stares at you.
Maybe we should go find these Zoras before it gets dark. You don't know what we may run into again.
Yes, we don't want Deppy to pet any more Jews.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, the last time we ran into something, it lit me on fire. I don't want that again. Yeah, let's definitely do that thing.
Speaking of, you still burning?
No, I put it out. You want to see?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I just assume Groogy is like passed out in like
He's just got
fucking
he's got
sack.
no, he's just on like someone's shoulder, and there's like a little tiny bottle of like root wine that he's fucking hammered off of.
We're level 2, right?
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Thanks for your time, old man. And then Weiss is just gonna leave.
Yes, it was very informative.
He will not and smile.
Hi, Grandpa. He's gonna
So-
jump off the table.
Are there any other like major structures around the lake, or is it just the one and then the hut on the other side of the fucking?
It's just that in the hut.
I guess can I just spend some time walking around the lakeside looking for tracks?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'll do that then.
Who would like to check out the hut?
The fisherman's hut?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Very well.
Sorry, I'm also checking to see why my fucking bot is dead.
Because YouTube laughed it.
She.
It was not 3 laws compliant.
The one we had last night.
Him has him off.
Which one's on?
Which-
Also, I think Hydra's working currently.
Jockey.
Okay.
JOCKIE, but it's also prepared because it's gonna be loud as fuck.
I figured.
Like when it blew out. This is ears.
They have the weirdest skills: intimidation, Arcana, perception, athletics, and acrobatics. Why did I pick Arcana and intimidation? So
Was Arcana perhaps something native to your race?
Oh, it's
That-
Check something real quick.
yeah,
That
it's
might be it.
it's native to us.
Oh yeah, arcane heritage. That makes sense.
For some reason, on my physical character sheet, I had a +4 to athletics written down instead of a +3, and I was making sure that was
Well,
incorrect.
you're
Before she plays something, I would turn it down.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Whoops. What is my? I think it's the same.
Yeah, I have a +3 currently.
No, I have +6 apparently.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure both of you can go.
Yeah,
Let's do
I'm
it
sure
versus
there's
No,
a
no,
rule that
yeah,
you
no, I'm
can't
just
both
trying to.
try.
I can't remember what the fuck. Oh, right, it's because my strength is 18.
Hey, Kat, are we gonna have a limited amount of tries?
The game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I rage for advantage?
Raid swim.
I mean, you could.
Cool. Just gonna unleash the beast.
So glad I wasted my good roll right here doing nothing.
Okay. So you guys are going to fish, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna investigate on the way,
Okay.
and it's gonna be like a 3, so I don't even have to worry about it.
Nice.
See?
With that, you don't really see any like footprints or anything. More than likely, if someone did steal Zora, it's probably in the water. But the in this one, I believe it's just some run-of-the-mill like Highland guy who's busy like working on making like bait on his as he just kind of like sits outside of the hut basically.
Does
So
it
he does fuck all.
does it smell like how you would normally smell like a bait shop, where it's like oddly not terrible?
Yeah, like it smells like a bunch of fish shit.
Oh hell yeah, fish shit.
Exactly.
I was waiting for someone to say that.
You know, Wise, maybe we should get some of those fish. We might be able to cook dinner.
Do I have to?
We need to eat something.
I still have rations though. Do I have to feed everyone?
They're with us, so yes.
God
I
damn
mean,
it.
it doesn't hurt to conserve rations if you can catch food.
Wise, these are our friends now. You be nice to them.
He grumbles before going up to the fisherman. Hey, is there any chance I can buy some of that? The bait.
He will not. And it's like a green rupee for a fish, dude. It's not that expensive.
Cool. He buys a fish bait and some fishing rods if he sells any.
Alright, yeah. It's the same price. It's not that expensive.
Alright. I will spend 2 green please.
Alright. You receive the items requested.
And then I walk back over grumbling.
Okay.
There. We can now fish for food later. Anything else?
No, that's all. But we can't ask if he's seen anything. He's be out here a lot.
He just walks over to the lake and starts fishing.
Don't talk to me, I'm fishing.
Fish, feel me.
Yeah, fishing.
I'll walk up to the bait guy and ask him if he's seen anything like out of the ordinary, like, you know, Zora's walking around at night or something that He normally would.
I love that we just have that hat on
Mhm.
hand always.
You never know when fishing's coming up, boys. Cause they
You
ready.
never know when it might be useful.
But
I'm gonna use a strength check for fishing
okay.
There we go.
because he's angry.
Nice. I will roll you fish in a second.
Can't believe he's spear fishing over there.
The fisherman will sort of think a moment and.
Oh, you know what? I could do that. I have javelins. I could just jump in the water and start fucking spearing fish. What am I doing with
Man,
my
don't-
Fucky.
God damn it.
You have a rod and
But that's-
bait. That's literally what
man
that's
just spent
for.
money. Oh damn! Hold on a minute. I could just like stab them.
Yeah, but if I want to like do it aggressively, I can't do it with a fishing rod. I need to.
Well, you just gonna
jump
take like
in
a
the water and
javelin,
stab.
back up a little bit, run the hell into the lake.
Yeah, have fun wading into the water
Jumping
and then
into
holding
it.
completely still for like 10 fucking minutes so the fish don't get scared of you anymore.
That'd be amazing.
You just stand
fine,
there.
I'll
The
just-
fish are like, "That's
It's
a
fine.
weird
Yeah, but-
tree."
But see, the best part is I don't even have to worry about being soaking wet because I can just turn into a dog and shake.
Gross. What dog smell? But the fisherman will remember that he saw a young Zora at some point a few days ago on that island.
Did she ever leave? Did she just disappear then?
He just shrugs. He didn't really pay much attention to it.
Hmm.
Can I hear this?
I mean, yeah.
I'm just gonna yell back to ask about the thing that Yuba found. I can't remember what the hair.
Oh, the
stick.
hairpin?
Yuba
Do
will
that.
produce it from his pocket.
Ask if she had that.
Did she perhaps have this on her possession? Did you notice?
He'll lean up from his stool, sort of give it a look over. Well, I think she might have been wearing that. I couldn't be too sure.
Did the
Yuba will drag it back to his pocket and like he's being very possessive of it. Thank you for your information.
did
The
the
only way I expect Yuba to act.
I'll ask him. Has a tree always been dead, or was it a recent thing for them?
Has it always been dead? Yes, it was born dead.
I point to Deputy Green and look, they're breathing and alive.
Yes,
True.
living things breathe.
Are we even sure they're alive?
Weiss wonders if
Yes.
they are in fact actually alive, and not just some sort of.
The fisherman will explain that as long as he's been alive, it's been dead. So he's not sure if at one point it was alive or not, but it seems like it's important to the Zora.
Do you know how it's important to them?
It's some sort of like marker, like a memorial marker.
I see.
He can't read Zora language, so
Wait, there's stuff written in Zora language over there?
if there are like more offerings and stuff, there might be like letters and whatnot. So
It's okay. None of us can read Zorn either.
it's just bubbles, decipher bubbles.
What is this, Aquan?
Yeah.
Blue's just gonna make bubble noises.
Or like
Well,
when you
what
fill your
now?
mouth up with water and try to talk with it.
just stick your head in the water. Blah 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 blah. That's- Well, do we want to keep checking the tree then, or
I mean, I don't think there was anything besides the hairpin over there. And the
True.
lily we found that was attached to it.
Well, I guess if we find a way to swim, we could check more, but points to the man fishing 10 feet away.
Angry
Angrily.
fishing noises.
Grumbling.
Goddamn fish in there, they're breathing.
Didn't have to do any of this bullshit back in the Twilight Realm. Fucking fish and water and shit. And
Do you
stupid
even have
clothes.
water in the Twilight Realm?
We have
Do
water.
you even have a body under all those clothing?
We've been through this. You know that I do.
Yeah, but he's angry.
This-
Also,
He's
you
like-
didn't answer my question.
Obviously, we have water. How else would you drink and shower?
I'm not
Clean
sure that
yourself.
you do.
I think they do. I think we just get a.
You think you're from there?
It's just, it's only its own realm. It's right, so it does have water. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to fucking live. But
Look, I have technically not left the palace room in several years. So I
don't
know.
blame her. She's sheltered and a cripple.
From my perspective, you're all a little crippled.
Damn. Who asked?
It's just, while you are valid, we are not on Groovy's level.
At least I have a body, unlike the two fucking pieces of wood.
I mean,
I
they have
have-
bodies, they're just made of wood.
I have body. Mine's actually specifically hollow. It's weird.
That's even more
I
unsettling.
have so many questions.
I thought,
He's gonna start like banging on his stomach, and it's gonna like make like a hollow log sound. See?
that leaves so many questions as to how you are alive.
And we all know what the Koroks use in their maracas.
They just throw more of him in there.
I thought it was actually their feces.
That is
What-
correct.
What kind of fish do I catch?
Oh yeah, hold up.
I'm going to go out here on a limb and say Hylian bass.
All right, Sherlock Holmes.
You do collect 3 Halloween bass.
Because
See?
You know what? This does seem like a good time to have a lunch break.
Did somebody say
Can-
something about lunch?
Cat,
puts
can
the
I
hat in his
tie?
fucking
I
pocket.
have rope and I have arrows. Can I tie a rope to one of my arrows? And like archery fish?
I mean, yeah.
Then I will do
you
that.
could just like roll an attack since you're basically attacking the fish.
Yeah, I'm just using my short bow, so let's go. Oh, that's a fucking okay. That might actually hit. I was looking at the damage, not the actual roll.
That will definitely hit a fish.
He's just grumbling over here, making a little fire pit.
By God, you were blowing the fish's mind.
Oh
My God.
God.
Stop blowing the fish, Yuba. Jesus
How are you gonna
Christ.
get the fish, Yuba?
Mage
Mage
hand.
hand.
Oh, fair enough. Wait, how far out?
Yeah, you only have a 30 feet reach for that.
You really pointed at the fish, and its brain went, "I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark," and then it evaporated.
Clearly, I picked one within 30 feet of me.
You have a fish.
I have a fish. Not many fish in the desert.
You guys are
This is
really
true.
good at this. I could never catch a fish.
How do you
You
eat?
don't have arms to catch with.
Do you even eat fish?
Of course I
Uh,
eat.
What do you,
Yeah.
what do you eat?
Do you eat? That's a good question.
Yeah, of course I eat. He's gonna like take out some of his like rations, and very uncomfortably, you guys watch as he like shoves it in his snoot and then tosses his head back as it disappears down the snoot.
So, you know
Not
that
paying
like,
attention.
so you know that like horrified look when you learn someone is eating something really nasty,
Yes.
like like the start of like Resident Evil 6 now, where they're eating all the nasty food.
Yeah.
You just look at him and go, "What? What are you?"
I'm Deppy. I thought we had established this already.
When I come into my power, I'm definitely burning down the Daco forest.
Please
He's
don't.
just-
That's where I live.
He's just over here ignoring all of you, sitting on a little rock, roasting fucking fish.
I'm just going over here.
Rice, you mind if
I will
I?
also come make use of the fire to cook the fish I caught.
Here.
Would anybody like a head? I've been told I'm a pretty good cook.
See, there's just wads of cotton in his ears.
It's like a bonding experience.
If we're taking it
Yeah, sure. You
further,
can come help me cook my fish, Debbie.
Okay. If we are, how long are we taking to like hang out and cook? Would you say it's an hour?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I
Because we
would
do have to
like-
actually cook the fish over a fire that is an inconsistent level of heat and all that.
There's a
would
red X.
I would
Is
like
it?
to make
Oh, damn it.
use of my
Yeah.
wild chef ability.
I'm sorry,
I
your fire
have
pit does not work at EXE.
this.
No, it does.
Oh wait, it's whenever we finish the long rest. Never mind. I can't make any
Just-
of that.
There you go.
Well,
Just pretend it's a campfire.
It's a campfire. It's just
I know a way
Little.
you can help, Deppy.
Yeah. How can I assist?
The fire isn't very robust. You could use a little more wood.
Okay,
Oh my
I'll be right
God.
back. Duffy's going to go and grab some like tiny ass sticks.
Well, that wasn't the point of what I was saying, but
You
you
know,
know, I'll go with it.
everything. Everything flies right over his head, right?
Well, he is so short.
so.
Just so you guys know too, since we're cooking, Deppy's going to like help with some spices from his chef kit. Whenever you eat it, you can get some. Let's see. You can regain hit points. You can regain an extra d6. We're not cooking monster parts, so it's not 1d8. So it'd just be 1d6.
No fire.
Is there a fire on the fire?
Is it fire to fire?
Deppy,
The
There you
fire
go.
is banned. This is a no fire zone.
There you go.
That's right.
Burn
Fire.
ban.
We've got
Fire
a
is
burn
the
ban
po-
on, y'all. Come on.
Get a burn ban.
Deppy's gonna
Look at
come
the
back
water.
with like some small sticks and pine needles and just throw them on top of the fire. Is that good enough? You think that's good?
I'm
Is it
sure it'll be fine.
satisfactory?
He doesn't
Yeah.
hear you because he's got cotton in his ears, so he ignores you. He's just
He's
cooking.
completely oblivious. Deppy's just like staring at you.
He's just focused on cooking the fish.
He continues staring.
It's good, Deppy. Just come sit not near the fire
Okay.
for reasons.
Hey, if I can click, there we go. Yeah.
All right. So you guys gather around this campfire, cook your fish, have a little bit of a rest.
Sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRE.
I'll drown Deppy. In a
Murder.
heartbeat.
Oh gosh, that's right. Deppy was still like a little bit injured.
Yeah, I was lit on fire. It kind of hurt.
It was good that we could take a rest. These old bones are starting to hurt.
How old are you, Yuba?
That is classified.
Why?
Because I don't feel like sharing it.
Oh, fair enough.
It's
He's
looking-
probably not very old.
You were over here
actually.
like, what are you, a cop?
Yeah.
Who's asking?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Ed.
Weiss is just gonna ignore the question
You're all
because
busted.
as soon as
Deppy was-
Yuba learns about his lifespan, he's just gonna call him another weird alien.
Yeah.
Deppy's starting to glow in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
You're right.
I think the funny thing is the Twilight actually do glow a little bit because our magical tattoos glow.
I knew you were all narcs. My underground drug ring.
Oh, well, at least specifically my subrace was because I have glowing magic symbols covering my face and chest.
I look over at Dip and go, you sleep?
Of course I do. That'd be ridiculous if I didn't. How am I supposed to rest?
I wonder sometimes.
I mean, it's a little bit weird, but if you need to study me, you can.
I take out the cotton when the fish are done.
Yeah.
Joe, I guess the question is, are you two going to be able to out fish the Zora?
Going to be able to what?
Outswim
I-
them?
It is a simple game of skill. I am sure that they're more than adequate.
Yes, I believe in my inner hatred of all living things.
That's a really strong belief.
Jesus, guy, I thought I had problems.
At least I don't cover my face with cloth.
You probably should.
God.
It's oddly feminine looking.
Mm.
Look at those thin little pink lips.
I'm sorry, are you hitting on me?
No, of course not.
You
I just stare at you kind of warily, like, ugh.
You should be wary of me.
Weiss is just overly competitive. He was the front of the litter.
He's competitive in what
Litter?
field? Skincare?
You know, I do think it's rather interesting that, I mean, no offense, but Tazo's the more normal that I've seen around all of us. You all have strange markings, and then, I mean, Yuba's Yuba.
No offense taken. Though, there's nothing normal about a male Gerudo, if that's what you really are.
What do you
It was
mean?
coming.
Don't most races have both male and female?
Usually, but not in this case.
Why?
Listen, just because male Gyarados are rare doesn't mean they don't exist.
Yes, it's just like how some
just the
people
law of
actually
averages.
live their life covered in cloth.
Extensive averages. Is that kind of like how some animals have more of a male to female range?
You're really hung up on this clothes thing. Do they not have clothes where you're from? I know
No, I've
you're
just never seen
Asian.
someone who's been so scared to show their face. Like, just how disgusting must you look?
Now, why he could have like birds or something. We don't know.
That's what I mean. I'm curious. Aren't you?
Not really. It's just Yuba.
The little one gets it.
The little one also gets very little.
Does he get any bitches?
And I roll for bitches.
Yeah, roll me a
Jesus.
d20.
That's
What would you
right.
roll for that?
Just roll me a d20.
How does you
They should,
Does he,
they should definitely have his charisma mod added.
You're
does he
really
just lift up the mask?
look,
Oh,
man.
yes, but
I've made this very explicit that we're not going to talk about any of that shit. The logistics of Yuba is not fucking important.
Look, we just watched a Deku Seed suck down food
He
Like
operates on
he's
cartoon logic.
like he's sucking down a hot dog.
So he's got hammer space, I see.
Epi pulls out an acne anvil from his pouch. No, I'm kidding.
God.
Oh god.
You know, at this point, I feel like it would be weird to see Yuba without the mask and robes and all that.
I mean,
Probably,
right?
yeah.
I kind of feel like it's just. I mean, it's kind of like you guys. You've just. I mean,
I make a point in the first session that he has no canonical appearance. Then everyone goes and does 3 sessions worth of speculating about Yuba's appearance.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't I? You're a
Yeah,
stranger
I
I just
understand what you're
recently
saying
met.
out of character, but in character, they very much would be like, huh, I wonder what that's about.
Oh, weird guy.
Is there a Yiga clan that you know what the skin what they look like? No.
Well, no, but like in character, I'm from the Twilight Realm. I've never
Ugh.
seen someone who just constantly wears a mask, and I don't know what the fuck the Yiga clan is.
I think he's just jealous of the mask, honestly.
How
Why?
common
I'll
knowledge
tell
is
you
the
what.
Yu clan?
What? Well, no, I just
Uh,
have no
What
idea
was the
what he would
question?
be in character.
Well,
think
I
they're
was
asking-
wondering how common knowledge is the Yuga clan's existence?
It's pretty common where people in the desert sort of live and around that area, but outside of it, it's probably not that common to hear about it.
Nonsense. All people fear the Yiga clan in the night. A flash of steel and then a fade to black.
They also
How many
like
people live in the
bananas.
desert anyway?
Not that many, just the Gerudo.
There's like 50 different fucking races, and only one live in the desert.
Yeah, it's because the desert sucks.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
DM,
hot.
if
Yes.
I plonk off my front leaf that's covering the half of my face, how long does it take to grow back?
Like
Is
an
it like
entire
hair?
day.
Okay. Deppy's going to plonk off his leaf that's on there, and he's gonna start shittily making it into a mock of Yuba's mask, and hands it to Weiss. Here you go.
I put it in the fire.
This is
What
very
the fuck?
expensive.
Damn, that's cold.
Hey, look! It burns just as fast as he does.
Hey, look, you can
Terrifying.
see the exact moment his heart breaks in two.
I mean, I already
Oh,
broke
it
his
is just like a
slingshot.
dad experience.
I just thought that you might. I don't know. You seem like you wanted a mask.
Do you want me to put your broken slingshot in there as well?
Yeah. He really needs a mask, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, you could have a broken slingshot if you want. If you really need it, I would let you have it.
You should
It's
wear
funny 'cause-
one of those dumb discs on your face like the Shadow Beast do.
What are what Shadow Beast? What?
Not all
He's not-
Shadow Beast wear discs on the lower ones.
Let's talk about the masks they wear in Twilight Princess.
Yeah, out of character, I know, but Deppy would have no fucking clue.
Can't remember what the masks are from specifically.
I'm pretty sure you would have a square one. Technically.
I think he does have a mask just because he's part of his sub race.
You look like a Keaton mask kind of guy.
Let me see.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
What are you trying to insinuate there, boy?
Nothing. Certainly not that he's a furry.
I mean, isn't he though?
I mean, he's adjacent.
He's certainly living in the neighborhood of a furry, yes.
Sorry, are you saying that because I turn into a dog?
Yes. Chad
I
face.
see.
Yes, chat face.
To be fair, he can turn into a bird too.
That kind of still falls under furry though.
It's not a bird, it's an imp.
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. Why are we calling Weiss furry? He's clearly not furry.
I mean, sometimes he's furry.
What are you talking about? Oh, you mean whenever he turns into the dog thing? Got it. Got you. Continue.
I'm glad you're all caught up in the conversation now.
Only took you 10 years.
I don't think it's been 10 years, Weiss.
The only common ground between Weiss and you was just dunking on Debbie.
Yeah.
You're so mean to
But yeah,
him.
because he doesn't like anyone. So
I like one person.
Oh. Is it
And
yourself?
it is me. Yes, yes, it is.
well, that doesn't really count, though, does it?
It's
I
good to
think it
have
counts.
self-confidence. It's good to like yourself.
Mhm.
It's
We are
better than
very-
not liking yourself.
We are very confident in ourselves. I mean, myself. One, singular.
Right.
Just one.
We'll leave that one for now.
Only one person in here.
Yes, I totally believe that.
I look
Well,
down.
I like all of you.
I look down at the doll with me and go, so how do you feel about these people?
Fucking doll.
I don't think it talks.
It in fact does.
But
Mm-hmm.
What kind of weird magic doll do you have?
if it talks, it's kind of interesting.
This is on Cat because I wanted her to have a chance to actually play in her own game.
What? I'm sorry.
You're playing the doll, Miss DM.
The doll? Oh, okay. Would you ask it?
I asked, what do you think of these people?
She will sort of look everyone over before sort of shrugging. They're, they're a little weird.
I think that's the first time that I've seen this thing. Wait, I've seen this before. Whenever I was traveling from city to city, I met this guy that had a whole bunch of like little puppet things. Is that what you're doing? Because you're really good at it. That was convincing.
This is not ventriloquism. No. He's a living being just like us.
But
He nodders.
What an adorable little dolly. It would look great on a shelf.
can it
Hmm.
move by itself too? You've been carrying it most of this time.
Angry anime girl pout.
I carry it around because it's easier than letting
Yeah,
her
add it to
float.
my collection later.
Collect.
And
I
to
can
answer your-
condone you stealing things that don't belong to anyone, but be careful.
but unfortunately, if you did steal it from me, it would just come right back.
Unfortunate.
Technically,
I'll
part
have
of
to
me.
put it in a glass case.
Jesus.
It's a little weird. Why did you put it?
Because unfortunately, she is part of me. I was born with her.
What?
Don't say that like it's normal.
Well, for us, it is. At least me.
About as normal as a talking shrub.
Talking shrubs
Wait.
are normal. They're
Not
all over
where
the
I'm
place.
from.
Sometimes you can buy sticks from them.
So you're telling me that you guys aren't Hylian?
I mean, I'm not.
Well, I know you aren't, but I'm talking about these two. I just
He
thought they had
he just
some. Like,
slowly turns to you and then blinks. Like, bruh.
but
Bro.
They're worse than Hylians. They're alien invaders.
I'm not sure if I quite understand. I mean, if we're sitting around this fire together, they're not.
They come from they come from another plane of existence, uninvited.
another plane.
That's
Yes, a
right.
much better plane. One that doesn't have the bullshit that is the sun.
Weird.
Or clothes, apparently.
So if you like this other plane so much,
Or people who wear bed sheets either, yes. It's quite nice.
if you like this other plane so much, why don't you visit it?
Because we left for a reason.
They were asked politely to leave, which is what we're going to do to them too. I wonder where they'll go after that.
Well, first I'll knock you out and take back what you've stolen, and then I'll go to town and sell it all.
Liberated. I liberated it. I did not steal.
I mean, if we find the owner of that hairpin, I think she'd disagree.
Finders keepers. It's maritime law.
Oh, the
Lake-
men in the
Not on the
laboratory
ocean.
seem to...
The lake counts, okay?
It really doesn't.
It does.
Just because we've been
You were on
murdering
land
some
when you found it.
odd fish people.
You realized when you found it.
I also think that it's a good idea because we're kind of not on the great graces with the fish people, so maybe giving them back
Regardless.
their hairpin.
Regardless, I don't have it anyway, and you cannot prove that I do.
We literally
mean-
saw you put it in your pocket.
That means nothing.
that means
I
nothing
really-
in court of law in Ireland.
See, that's the nice thing though about being on an island. There is no court of law. There's just my fist.
Either way, we should at least be prepared for tomorrow. And
Why? What is there to do? We can't get into town, and we have no idea where this princess might have gone.
I think it would have been a good idea to maybe give them back the hairpin if we assumed that it belonged to the princess. Maybe it might help.
Ah,
us.
yes. Let's go back to town and hand them this hairpin that might belong to their princess, which would implicate us in the kidnapping.
Well, I will just explain. If I had the hairpin, which I definitely do not, that we found it and that we definitely did not steal it from her, and we
No,
kidnapped
no.
her, which we did not do.
That sounds
I
like
feel
it
like
sounds
if we
logic
try to
me.
go back to town,
I'm
Yuba
pretty
should not
sure-
talk to the guards.
Yes, I'm fairly certain you'll be arrested on sight, Yuba.
They are welcome to try.
it might be in our
That
best
doesn't
interest
help
to
us get
go
in.
back in a small party.
I don't want to see the smelly fish people anywhere. Look at them hoarding all their water.
What is it with you and water?
Would you think about it for a second?
Weiss, he's from the desert. He doesn't have a lot of water.
Is he in the desert right now?
It's still insensitive.
See, she
I
gets it.
mean, not really. I'm from the desert too, and he's just kind of being a weirdo about it.
That's because you grew to hoard it all in your city, which I'm not allowed in for some reason because I'm a boy.
I wonder why.
I mean, I'm not from the city, and like, there's fucking oases in the desert, you idiot. You just have to look for them.
It's just that one.
Well, maybe we
yeah,
can go
that's
get
the
a
big
bucket
one.
for you, and you can start taking back the water.
Where would you keep all the water?
Once I enslave the entire of Hyrule, then I will get them all to have buckets and carry it back to me to my house one by one.
Jesus.
I wish you the best of luck with that endeavor.
Thank you. It's nice that you're finally coming along.
Every time Debbie talks, it's like one of those things where you see the dogs look back and go, "What did he just say?"
What is our plan then, out of character? Are we heading back to town?
The only way we're going to be able to
I don't
swim
know. It's
is
a good question.
the only way we're going to be able to swim is we need to do the contest because they won't really let us in.
Yeah.
So I guess what, me and Kazo have to go back to town and try and get in?
And we really don't have the money to buy what I assume is the blue tunic.
Yeah, well, I don't think so, no. We have a fair bit of money, but most of that we'd have to sell, and it's currently in Yuba's hidden pocket of hammer space.
Hmm.
Because I think
Yuba
he's
has it in
got.
his pocket.
Well, I mean, I think if this notepad I have is correct, we have like 800, 900 gold worth of items.
That sounds
Correction.
right.
I
Yeah.
have 800 to 900 gold worth of items.
No,
Well-
you have like 400 worth of items.
Weiss is also
Yeah, we had like you have
pocketed-
your inventory, and then we also had a party inventory.
No, Weiss pocketed a fair amount of stuff himself.
Yeah, I have a little bit. Yeah, I have 10 gold, 50 copper. 50
See, you're no
silver, and 50
better.
copper. Well, the difference being that I didn't put it away and say that it's gone now.
Semantics.
I didn't say that it was gone. I just never declared that I had it.
Is that different?
Yes.
Well, either way,
Sure.
we do need to get down there, and that's really our choice, unless y'all know how to sink.
Unfortunately,
You know-
bodies float.
I'm pretty good at sinking.
I would imagine
Yes.
that Deku would float, because wood, especially Deppy because he's hollow.
Mm-hmm.
We should just go get a boat and do the whole Pirates of the Caribbean bullshit.
I'll just hold a few rocks. It's fine.
Hold
I
on,
think-
Debbie. Let me get some rocks to tie to.
Okay, that sounds like a perfect idea.
Unfortunately, we do need it because I think I actually will sink.
Yes, well, that doesn't surprise me.
Look, I know how to swim. I just can't
Hmm.
properly paddle.
I might buy one for myself.
You have to deal with the fish people first.
Well, one can hold one's nose for a while, I suppose.
We will, I guess, finish eating and then go back to town.
All right.
Oh God, this is gonna end terribly.
A little bit, yeah.
I've decided in
any
my
luck-
wisdom that I will let y'all do the talking.
Yeah, with any luck, it'll be a different set of guards today.
Probably will not be.
Nope.
Yeah.
We
I'm
bombed
just
you
going
again.
to stand out of sight.
Yeah, I will. Here's our current party inventory, including what Chris has. Did that not copy paste? You son of a bitch.
The +1 slingshot went to Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie has a +1
Okay.
slingshot. Someone has the mask. I don't know who, but it's someone with magic. I think Ruby has the nut.
Yes. I have Ghost and Zero.
Jesus.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you have a bunch of stuff.
We've still. Yeah, I did warn you guys to knock it down. Can't do that. Fortunately.
And these Zords
Okay.
really do be getting down in town square. It's fucking porn music. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call it that. It sounds more like elevator music to me.
You don't fuck to elevator music?
No.
Oh shit, I've been doing it wrong all along.
Man been using
Seems
the
that way.
CBAT? Hello?
So about the rules about coming in here after. So what should be our best point? Did we tell them that we have evidence?
Here's what we're going to do. Tazo, go get the ornament from Yuba. Then go talk to them and see if
Here,
you can get us in.
you can borrow it, I suppose.
Thank you, that's very nice of you.
Did you both seem a lot shorter than usual?
Don't. It's just because he got wet, so he shrunk a bit. Don't worry about it.
He definitely seemed a lot nicer than normal.
But
There
yeah,
you
here, go show them this. Tell them we were investigating and we would like to go in the party or in the city. I'm not talking to them because they're assholes.
Why are we so small when the Zora are so big?
Because they're resizing for aesthetic.
It's immersion. It oversized back.
Also, I don't know what the rupee conversion is, so
It... Memento.
Oh, I gotta turn the music down a little bit. Okay.
if I knew what that was, I would put them in proper value.
Alright, so out of character. Take the hairpin, go over,
Yeah,
tell
out
them
of
we've been-
character,
Mhm.
tell them we've been investigating. We found
Mhm.
this. We would like entrance into the city because we are unable to investigate further. And like, show them the haircut. Yes.
Probably.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, I guess.
Just because you're the only one right now that's the best at talking to these guards.
God,
bad
I'm the best at
impressions.
talking.
Well, it's not that you're the best at talking, it's the fact that they kind of
We
look
had
down on three of us right now.
Well, yeah, they don't like us because we're Twilight. They don't like Yuba because he insinuated we captured the princess.
I've been told I'm pretty charming before.
You're not valid.
Oh,
Okay,
Alright,
so green
Just
is
gonna look down at his hands.
copper, red is or yellows.
Hmm.
So it's the same
I will
value
now
for
edit
D&D.
the value.
Cat not want to do math. What's the thing?
Yeah, no, y'all figure that out.
I'm on to you.
Me calculate that for you? No, y'all got eyes.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just needed a list so I could see what was
Not
what.
when I am still rocking this gummy from earlier. I
fair.
cannot do math.
Understandable.
I
What is it?
barely know what numbers are.
100 copper is 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost done.
Honestly, we'll probably top right on 6 to 8.
Yeah, I'm just doing
Yeah.
the 2 things. So
Which is enough to at least
Chris
get something.
has, CP.
Every time we walk into a water city, I just imagine the theme from Blizzard.
Okay, so yeah, Chris, you have on you 150 GP, 200 copper pieces, and then items worth a value of 600 gold pieces.
Alright.
The group party has. I am calculating because I have to add the other fucking shit and stuff. Orange, purple, blue.
Alright, so I go over to the Zora guards, I guess.
Alright. Like before, they seem to be talking, but they quiet as soon as you approach. This one sort of eyes you and speaks out. Oh, you're back? You were with that one group, right?
Are you guys visible back there? Obviously, Yuba's out of sight. but-
Yes,
I'm visible, yeah.
we're there.
Yeah, that you're just further back and letting
We're
me do the
just
talking.
inconspicuous.
Deppy waves.
Yes, I am and with that group. And first of all, I would like to apologize for Yuba, the robed one. He's not good with people.
She will nod as if she understands. Well, suppose no offense taken.
You said last time that the princess is missing?
Well, yeah, she was supposed to come home one day, but just never showed up.
Well, given that my group was passing through and we needed to come into the city, we took it upon ourselves to try and do some investigating to maybe find out what happened. We were over at Lake Hylia. There's an island in the middle of it, I'm not sure if you're aware, with some tree, and we found this in a hollow in it, and I will show them the hairpin.
As soon as you pull out the hairpin, she sort of gasps and leans over at the other one. They sort of like exchange a few words in Zora to each other. Where was this?
It was in a hollow on an island. like in a tree on an island on Lake Hylia. And there was a lily that it was attached to. Did we take the flower or just the pin?
It's attached to it, so.
Okay, yeah, then I guess the lily's also here.
Okay. She will sort of take a closer look at it. I think that belongs to the royal family. I think you should talk to the king and queen if you could.
I would be more than willing to.
They will nod. And they will sort of like part the way, and you are able to enter in the city.
Cool. But I'm assuming they're letting the whole group through, Yuba included.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would hope so.
Problem solved.
He slides down from the hill. I'm with them. I'm with them.
I'm gonna give the guard a look like, you see what I mean.
She
here is,
solemnly nods.
Here's the updated party storage with actual values on it.
Do you want a sheet to fill in?
No, I have
Okay.
I have a notepad I like to use.
Because I'll go get the clock sheet.
I hate fucking those kinds of things. So no. It's just easier for me to use notepads, is all.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
So I think we can get. Well, Chris
I'm
can
gonna
get
go
like
ahead and
3
pin
of them.
That way it's just always in the pinned. And we can
Yeah.
edit it.
Yeah, that's fine. I will just edit it then whenever we add
Like
more stuff or get less.
I'll also
So-
pin that.
I mean, I just pinned it.
No,
Oh.
they pinned the rupee conversion.
The
Oh, the
rupee
conversion
conversion.
chart. Okay.
So it's
Which
just
we
easier
don't.
to just be like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's fair. It's a good thing to have on hand.
Yeah.
Also, yay, we're finally in the city.
Yay, city.
Hooray.
Do you guys go straight for the king? Or do you kind of like wander off and explore?
I mean, if we
I-
talk to the king, we might not need to do the contest. He might be willing to provide gear for us to further investigate.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might as well go do the talk with the royal people, and then if we don't get thrown out of town, we'll do the thing after. Competition.
I mean, weren't we planning to talk to the royalty here before we even knew the princess was missing?
We're planning to come here because fucking the gay rehydrated Ganon told us to.
Isan.
Yeah, rehydrated Ganon.
Who's Ganon?
You cannot be that sheltered.
Go ahead.
But
Like, listen, we know you're baby, but come on.
I don't have a
That is
I don't have
valid,
a
yeah.
list of what we've been doing, but I know we came here because he's like, hey, you guys should go this way. And then we made our way to the Zora place.
Well. Head and build that. And then I will you guys down.
Yuba flashes a gang sign as he passes the 2 guards. He's like, West Side!
Of course you do.
Holy fucking shit.
Holy shit, man.
Are you gonna start spray painting stuff on our way out?
he's gonna get color spray to start dicking with people.
Oh my
Prestidigitation
god.
gang signs on the walls.
Well, normally I would consider it, but I will admit that the Zora have such fine architecture that I'd hate to ruin it.
Also, it's all underwater, so it'll probably wash off quickly.
Not
Sure.
everything is underwater.
Well, that is
But
true.
I will describe the room for you guys, but we'll stop here so that way the other guys could catch up.
Yeah.
But you guys get escorted to sort of the inner part of the city. or the more like well put together it is, you could probably gather that this is the more nicer part of the domain. And you get to let into like a sort of grotto in a way. Ahead of you, you see a sort of staircase that leads up to a set of thrones where a large Zora sits with a regular sized Zora near the top. You can probably guess that is the king and queen you're supposed to talk to.
I deduced it with my eye of truth.
Yes. Also, there is a lot of royal guards here. From like where the thrones are, there is like a steady stream of water coming from underneath it that sort of flows down into like the coral and stuff.
They are certainly dedicated to their aesthetic. I will give them that.
This
That is
guy,
one beefy looking guard.
this guy looks like Zarbon from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, they do.
I'm waiting for him to try to choke me or something.
If you're gonna bulk up, you know, like a weird lizard person.
Shit. But yeah, that's where we will pause.
Oh.
Good work.
We
Guess
have
didn't murder each other.
done the thing.
We got in the town.
You did it.
Such fine craftsmanship.
You know, next week we get thrown out of the town.
Yay!
The week after
Again.
Yeah, again. Be gone, lo-fi. Zora's domain.
Zora beats you can study to.
Man, that might be kind of lit,
Lo-fi's
actually.
beats to study too.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be swim to though, because there's Zora?
Look, that's racist. You're being insensitive.
Oh, of course.
First you tell the desert people they don't know what water is. Now we're here.
Bro.
No, I said he didn't need that much water. There's a difference.
I like to imagine you just pop off like that randomly.
I would like to imagine that too. Yeah, just random bounces.
Just
of moves.
random, like, out of pocket shit said.
All right, that's gonna be it for tonight. Tomorrow we will either have a normal episode of How I Met Your Ruler or Beast Summon, depending on who can make it or if someone can't show up. The way there'll still be a game tomorrow. Outside of that, the week should proceed as normal. Maybe a tabletop game on Sunday. Or if the randomizer updates to fix the issues from last time, we will try another run of Elden Ring where the skills are not screwed up, thanks to them. Outside of that, have a good day, have a good morning, have a good evening, wherever you are. Safe, be excellent. Thank you very much for those who are watching and lurking and supporting. I appreciate you. Really do.